My dad would say you can't hoot with the owls and soar with the eagles.
Man, I know. I went to sleep at like 4.
Relatable.
All right, welcome to class. I am glad you are all here. Let's take roll. I am processing my first video for our class, so it should be up later today on the Doc B Piano YouTube channel. Vionda. We're missing Vionda. Preston's here. Jenin, good to see you again. Ronnie's here. Gilbert is... Where's Gilbert? No Gilbert. There's Vionda. All right, missing Gilbert. Stacy. Not yet.
Good morning.
Where's Stacy? Wait, did I hear Stacy? That was Vionda. Hi, Vionda. There's Stacy. Nico's here. Matthew's here. Angel's here. Where's Angel? There you are. Hi, Gilbert. Jertel. I'm missing Jertel. Marissa's here. Is Melissa here? Oh, Melissa. Isabella's here. Lyric dropped us. Diana Valdez. I have not seen Diana once yet this semester. Harley's here. Alex is here. Vivian's here. Did I miss anybody?
Right. Stacy is here. I don't know if you got me or not.
I got you.
Okay, welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, last time we went over Summer Night. Did anybody practice that again after class?
I did.
Good. A few of you?
Me too. I did too.
Good. All right. Today, I want to go over something called home notes. Let me pull up our class in Canvas. I'm going to share my screen with you. In Canvas, I have a module called Home Notes. Are you able to access this? I'm not sure what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like for students.
I just printed out a paper from there.
Oh, good. So you're able to get to it.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Let's look at this home notes explanation. Below in this module are two PDFs. The first shows the home notes, and the second shows the home notes on the staff and the keyboard. Home notes divide the grand staff symmetrically. The point of home notes is that any note anywhere on the staff is either a step or a skip away from a home note. If you can memorize the 7 home notes, you will be able to find any note on the staff. And then it tells you how to do it, and we're going to do it here in a second. I want to pull up that home notes sheet. I'm going to switch over to... switch over here to home notes. Let me... Can you see my home note sheet all right?
Yes.
Now this home notes was These home notes were taught to me by a lady named Carol Aker, who teaches at the Manhattan School of Music. And Carol Aker was taught these home notes by a lady named Vera Wills, who used to teach at the Manhattan School of Music. So these are our 7 home notes. So I'm going to mark all over this, and we'll try to learn these. 2 lines above the staff is high C. 2 lines below the staff is low C. And right in the middle is middle C. Does anybody know why it's called middle C?
Because it's in the middle of the 2 clefs.
Yes. It's in the middle of the grand staff. You're absolutely right. In between both staves. It is not in the middle of the keyboard. If I start at the top of the keyboard and the bottom of the keyboard and go to the center, there's middle C. The middle of the keyboard is a tie between E and F. So it's not in the middle of the keyboard, but it is in the middle of the grand staff. Good. So 3 of our home notes are C's. High C, 2 lines above the staff. Low C, 2 lines below the staff. And middle C, right in the middle of the grand staff. All right. So far, so good. Who knows what this is called right here?
Treble clef?
Treble clef. Good. Does anybody have another name for treble clef?
G-clef?
G clef. Why do we call it G clef?
I think because it like surrounds the G or something like that on the staff.
Say that one more time for me.
I think because it surrounds the G on the staff, the little swirly.
That's right. Originally, it was called G clef, and I'm going to try to show you if I can get this to work. Oop, I need to clear my screen. I want to show you, I think our book shows us at the very, very beginning what the clefs used to look like. So let's go to like page 21. Hey, look at that. I guessed the exact right page number. This is what the G clef or the treble clef sign used to look like right there. It was a G. And the G clef curls around the G line. Cool. What about the other clef? What's the other clef called?
Bass clef.
Bass clef. And another name for bass clef is?
F clef?
F clef. And originally it was an F, a fancy looking F. And it merged into what we use today. And it curls around the F line. So because of that, we've got G clef G and F clef F. So 2 of our home notes are clef notes, G clef G and F clef F. This dot right here is on the F line, and these 2 dots are above and below the F line. And this curls along or makes a G. It's kind of like a bullseye target right there on the G line. Cool. All right, so we got high C, low C, middle C, G clef G, F clef F. Now to the hardest 2 home notes to remember. Bottom space A and top space E. Those ones are just hard to remember. Bottom space A, top space E. Cool. So here are where our home notes fall on the keyboard. Low C, middle C, high C. So one thing I like to do with this page, and I should probably make a new version of it. I'm not sure if it will let me in this software. I can try. Let me see if I can do it. I want to rotate this page. Is that possible? Rotate clockwise. Boom! Exactly what I wanted to do. All right. Here's what I want to show you. Because this divides the staff symmetrically, there's some numbers. 5, 5, and 5. So if we put both of our thumbs on middle C, and if we count out 5 notes, we will be playing F clef F in our left pinky and G clef G in our right pinky. If we slip our thumbs under to the next note and count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're playing bottom space A, top space E. If we slip our thumbs under again and count out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're playing low C, high C. So we can find our 5 home notes, our 7 home notes, by counting 5, 5, and 5. I'm going to do that again, and I want to do it on Classroom Maestro. So hopefully you can see that a little bit better. I apologize. I have an overhead camera that shoots down on my keyboard, but my mic stand that I put it on broke, and I'm waiting for a replacement part to get mailed to me. So this will be a lot easier once that camera is able to plug in. All right, let's share Classroom Maestro. So again, I'm going to put both of my thumbs on middle C, and I'm going to count out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. My piano's doing weird things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my left hand pinky's playing F clef F, and my right hand pinky's playing G clef G. You with me? I'm going to slip my thumbs under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My left hand pinky's got bottom space A. My right hand pinky's got top space E. And I'm going to slip my thumbs under again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got low C and high C. Are you with me? Thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, private messages in the chat.
It's tricky to slide your thumb over
It is.
to where your pinky is.
Yeah. Under your pinky to the next note, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. It takes some getting used to. All right. So I want to show you on my screen here all of our home notes from the bottom to the top. What's my lowest home note? What's the very bottom home note?
C.
Which C? Low C. With me? The next one up is
A.
bottom space A. Good. Next one up.
F.
F clef F. Next one.
Middle C.
Middle C. Next one.
G clef G.
G.
G clef G. Next.
Top space E.
Top space E. And finally, last one.
I C.
High C.
I C.
So here are our 7 home notes, and you can see it divides the staff and the keyboard symmetrically. So here's what I want you to know. I'm gonna show you how every key is accounted for. It's kind of like the neighborhood watch program. Do y'all remember the neighborhood watch program? People used to care about each other and watch out for their neighbors. And there used to be these signs in the neighborhood and say, this is a neighborhood watch area. So low C here is responsible for its neighbor a step down, which is B. A step, I'm going to start this all over. Here's low C. Low C is responsible for its neighbor a step down, which is B, and a step up, which is
C sharp.
we're not going to go half steps. We're just going to do white keys right now.
Then D.
D. And then low C is responsible for its neighbor 2 down, a skip down, which is. This is why we did our musical alphabet and skips, kids.
A.
C, skip down, we get A. And C, skip up, and we get
E.
E. Next, bottom space A. Bottom space A is responsible for its neighbor a step down, which is
G.
G, and its neighbor a step up, which is
B.
B. And A is responsible for its neighbor a skip down, which is
F.
F. And its neighbor a skip up, which is
B.
what?
What? No.
Skip up.
C.
C. Next is F clef F. F clef F is responsible for its neighbor a step down, which is
E.
E. And its neighbor a step up, which is G. And F clef F is responsible for its neighbor a skip down, which is
D.
D. And a skip up, which is
A.
A. Next, we have middle C. Step down, B. Step up, D. Skip down. Stacy, I don't know what's going on with your microphone, but it's making loud, funny noises. I'm just going to mute you for a second. C, skip down, and we get A. C, skip up, and we get E. Next, we get G clef G. Step down, we get F. Step up, we get A. G clef G, skip down, we get E. G clef G, skip up, we get B. Next home note, top space E. Step down, we get D. Step up, we get F. E, skip down, we get C. E, skip up, we get G. High C. Step down, B. Step up, D. Skip down, A. Skip up, E. So just about every note, if I open up my Classroom Maestro and show you all the way, every note's accounted for. Every note is a step or skip away from a home note, if it isn't a home note. Does it make sense? So we could go. Every good boy deserves fudge. Oh, fudge, what's next? And count all the way up to get this E. Or a faster way is, all right, this note's closest home note is high C. High C, skip up, I get E. So if you'll buy into this system, you'll be able to read much faster than if you use those all cows eat grass, all cars eat gas. Cutesy little sayings that slow you down. You with me? All right, quiz time. You ready? What home note is this?
F.
F clef F. What home note is this?
C. Low note C.
Low C. Good. What home note is this?
E.
Which E?
High E.
Top space E. What note is this?
Middle C.
Middle C. What home note is this?
Low A.
Bottom space A. What home note's that?
G.
Which G?
The G.
G clef G.
Clef G. What home note's this?
High C.
High C. Cool. You with me? All right, we're going to play a new game. My new game is tell me what is the closest home note to this note?
E.
Top space E.
Top
space
space
E.
E.
Is it a step or skip away from top space E?
Step.
Up or down from
Up,
the
down.
home note? Up from the home note, right? Always
Oh.
from the home note. So E, step up, and we get
F.
F. Good. Let's do another one. My closest home note is
Bottom space A.
bottom space A. How far away from bottom space A is that note?
One step
Up or down from the home note?
up.
Up. So A, step up, and we get
B.
B. Good. New note. My closest home note to that note is
G.
G clef
G clef G. How far away from G clef G is that? A step or a skip? And in what direction?
Skip up.
Skip up. G clef G, skip up, and we get B. Do you see why I was having you do your musical alphabet and skips and steps forwards and backwards? Closest home note to that note is
Top space E.
top space E. Step or skip away?
Skip down.
Skip down from E. E, skip down, and we get C. C is to the left of two black keys. Is it all making sense now? Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's give you a doozy. Closest home note to that note is
Top C. High C.
high C. High C. How far away is it from high C? Step or skip?
Step.
Skip.
Skip. Up or down?
Down.
What?
No, up. Up.
Always from the home note. Yep. C, skip up, and we get
E.
C, skip D, and we get E. Closest home note.
Low C.
Low C is right. How far away is it from low C? Step or skip?
Skip.
Up or down?
Down.
So C, skip down, and we get
A.
you got it. G and A are in between. Three black keys. You with me? Who is royally confused and does not know what is going on? Because there's generally
This
some
guy.
people. This guy. This guy. How can I help you, this guy?
I don't think there is a way. I think I just have to go over it on my own because I'm still like super far behind.
Okay. Do you know your 7 home notes?
Nope.
Yep. Did you say
I
yep or
said
nope? Nope.
No.
All right. Let's help this guy learn his 7 home notes. How many of your
I
7
know.
home
I still need to. I still need to learn the other notes. I can't get it stuck in my head.
How many home notes do you know?
None. I don't know. Like I still don't know like the C through G stuff. So I'm like stuck.
Well, you know your musical alphabet, right?
Not off the top of my head still.
Well, do you know your alphabet?
A through G, you mean? Is that what you mean?
That's it. That's your musical alphabet. It's just A through G. What comes after G?
A.
A. You know your musical alphabet. All right. So let's learn our 7 home notes. There's 7 of them. 3 of them are C's. What C's are they? It's all right. There's a sheet on canvas, right? There's a sheet on canvas called home notes. And it looks like, wait for
I'm in the
it.
wrong class.
It looks like this, but we turned it sideways. Hold on. It looks like that.
Your share screen is on the Maestro.
Okay, hold on. How about now? You seen my?
I have it on my thing. If that's.
Yeah. You got that?
It's on my own canvas. I'm on my
Right.
thing.
Right.
Looking
So
at
you
it.
got it. You're with me. What does it say?
High C, top space E.
You got
Am I
it.
getting
So
the wrong thing?
no, you're exactly right. So I'm gonna go back to my keyboard. All right, give me those again. What do you got? Read me one of those again, Angel.
High C, top
High C.
space E.
High C is 2 lines above the staff.
So
You
my
with
internet
me?
just crapped itself.
Uh-oh. That's all right. I'll give them to you
Hello?
anyway. Do you see my screen?
Okay, I went.
Do you see my
Yeah.
staff? So 2 lines above the staff is high C. 2 lines below the staff is low C. And then right in the middle is middle C. You got those 3 home notes down? High C, low C, middle C? Are you with me?
Nope.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen.
You see my blue screen? 2 lines above,
Yes.
high C. 2 lines below, low C. 1 line in the middle, middle C. So 3 of our home notes are C's. Cool? Next. Treble clef is also called G clef. So we have G clef G, and it is right here on the 2nd line. Do you see it? G clef G. With me?
Yes.
And then bass clef is also called F clef. So F clef F on that 2nd line down. With me? Don't worry, there's like 6 other people in the classroom that just didn't mention that they didn't get it. And they're learning at the same time, so no worries. You with me? Angel?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just
Okay.
trying to be quiet.
Now the hardest 2 to remember is top space E and bottom space A. Okay. Now, I'm going to clear my screen. We're going to find these on the keyboard, on the piano keyboard. If I put both of my thumbs on middle C, and I move out 5 notes, counting C as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get F clef F and G clef G. If I slide my thumbs under and go out 5 more, I get bottom space A, top space E. If I slip my thumbs out underneath and go out 5 more, I get high C, low C. So 5, 5, 5. You're going to get all your home notes. You with me?
Somewhat.
Okay. So you'll rewatch this video, you'll like it, you'll subscribe it. You'll get it.
Thanks.
You'll get it. Just keep coming. You know what I mean? You might need to come to
I
office
think I'm
hours.
thinking of it in a different way.
Okay. Also, our tutor starts on Tuesday. Her name is Annalie Abramson. And she gave me her hours, so let me tell you all what our hours are for tutoring. Where's her email? Or did she? One second. Having a hard time finding it. Annalie. Piano tutoring starts January 19th. Annalie's hours are on Thursday and Friday, so it'll be the 21st and the 22nd this next week. 11 to 1 on Thursday and 10 to 2 on Friday. So you can, on Canvas, on the left side, there's a place called Fresno City College Tutorial Center. And you can follow the links through there and meet with Annalie. Thursdays from 11 to 1 and Fridays from 10 to 2. That is a free service to you, and you can sign up for up to 2 hours, I believe. At least that's what it's been in the past. Okay, questions on that? How are we doing with this home notes? It's new, isn't it? Who out there feels like they read one clef better than the other?
Me.
Yeah, my bass clarinet player is like, what is treble clef?
No, I'm a treble instrument.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
See, I don't even know. Who reads treble clef better than bass clef? Who reads bass clef better than treble clef? Who doesn't read any clef at all? All right. We're going to learn this, aren't we? Okay. Can I clear my screen? Y'all got your screenshot that wanted one? Okay. All right, I'm going to go back to the textbook now. Where am I? Okay, here's a good picture that helps kind of go over what we were just doing. Every note on the staff correlates to a key. So we just kind of did, we went a little bit further than this because we did step below home note C, and we did skip below home note C. And we did step above home note C, high C, to get D. And we did skip above high C to get E. So we covered all.
So how many home notes are there?
There are 7 home notes.
Oh, okay.
7 home notes. Middle C, G clef G, top space E, high C, F clef F, bottom space A, and low C. Cool? So your homework for Tuesday is to memorize your 7 home notes. You think you can do that? I'm going to leave student view on Canvas. So, again, I've got a module there for you. You can read all about home notes again. You can watch this video again. And no. And I'm going to give you another homework assignment probably on Tuesday, which will be a quiz in the book. Now, the cool thing about my quizzes in the book, well, it's not in the book, it's online. All my quizzes are unlimited attempts. So you can bomb it, relearn it, and get a better score. Cool? Your homework assignment is to memorize your home notes, Stacy. So go to the module on Canvas. Let me show that to you. On Canvas, I have a module for you. All about home notes. And there's an explanation and there's 2 PDFs. So memorize your 7 home notes. That's your homework for Tuesday. Don't worry about this assignment yet. We'll get to that. We're not quite there yet. Okay, I want to talk about time signatures. Some of you already know about time signatures. Some of you, this is brand new, which is totally cool. So, time signatures are numbers, most of the time, that tell us how many beats or pulses there are in a measure. Sometimes our time signature is 4/4. Sometimes it's 3/4. Sometimes it's 2/4. Sometimes they abbreviate 4/4 as AC for common time, because our printers didn't have to do as much work when they typeset the music. They just had to put 1 C instead of 2 4s. So I want to teach you all how to conduct 4/4. I'm preparing you so that you can conduct in your communities, in your churches, and in your civil groups and all that fun stuff. So to conduct 4/4, we are going to go down, hit ourself, hit our neighbor, up, down, hit ourself, hit our neighbor, up, down, hit ourself, hit our neighbor, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel that? Now they also have a hierarchy of importance. There's a strong beat when we go down. There's a weak beat when we hit ourselves. There's a medium beat when we hit our neighbor. And there's a weak beat when we go up. So strong, weak, medium, weak, strong, weak, medium, weak. That's 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We good with 4/4? You look like you're doing amazing out there. All right, we're going to do 3/4. 3/4 is just down, hit your neighbor, up, down, hit your neighbor, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What are the strong and weak beats on this one? Anybody know?
One is strong and then
One is strong.
weak and weak.
Weak and
Weak,
weak. You
weak.
got it. You got it. Well, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, week. Good job. Now, who remembers Summer Night? What time signature were we in?
4/4.
4/4. E F G A G F E D E F G F E D E F G A G F E D E F E D. Yep, good job. All right, 2/4 is just kind of down and out, up, down and out, up. 1 2 1 2. Strong week, strong week. Congratulations, you are all better conductors than the people at your churches probably. Just a note, I saw one of you who's a lefty. I'm a lefty too, but you have to conduct with your right hand. I don't know. It's just what everybody does.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm a lefty, and it took me forever to figure out, really? Why do I have to
You're
be
not the only one. So those are our time signatures. Now, the time signatures are at the beginning of our music right after our clef signs. So that's going to tell us how we want to feel the beat. Are we in 2? Are we in 3? Are we in 4? I think for this class, we're only going to be in those 3, either in 2, either in 3, or either in 4. And you've already played a song in 4/4, so you are already doing it. Good. All right, we're cruising along in our textbook. This is a homework assignment we're going to do, but we're going to do it a few days down the road. Who knows what note this is? It is a home note.
Low note C.
Middle.
Oh, it's on treble, so it's
Middle
note
C. Good. What home note is this one?
It's G, clef G.
G clef G. Good. Oi. My mouse does not like me today. Good. What home note is this note? You're right. Say it. Say it. You're right. Also middle C, but this time it's in the bass clef. So middle C can be in the treble clef, or middle C can be in the bass clef. Good.
I don't know why, but a part of my brain just shuts down when I see bass clef. Like,
Yeah?
it's so hard for me to read.
It used to be hard for you to read. Now you know your home notes, so you're a whiz at it. Like this one. What's this one?
F.
F clef F. Look at you reading bass clef like a champ. So, we're going to learn all these notes. We're going to keep drilling home notes. So don't worry if like home notes was really overwhelming today and you're like, I'm not totally getting it. I'm a little fuzzy. We're going to keep drilling it. So don't worry. You keep coming to class. I'll keep giving you an A. It's a beautiful thing. You do your part. I'll do mine. There's no reason we shouldn't have 15 A's in this class. Well, 14 because I'm the other person. But I'll give myself an A too. Right? All right. Most of the music words are either in Italian or Latin. Pretty much all the ones in our book are in Italian. Anybody been to Italy? I really want to go. Let's go to Italy. Should we set up study abroad?
Maybe not during a pandemic, but right
Sounds
now.
like too much work.
It's not good right now.
No, they wouldn't let us in anyway.
And their government's going through a crisis, just like our government. It's kind of cool. Not cool
I'm too
at
much
all.
of a hermit to go places.
That's my next step. Italy. Next big trip. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. All right, so all of our tempo markings are in Italian. So you'll see things like allegro, moderato, andante, adagio, allegretto, grave, lento. All these words are Italian. And so allegro means quickly or happily. Moderato means moderately. And Dante means moving along, or actually means walking. So if you walk, that's the andante speed. And adagio means slowly. You will see English words, especially in like pop music. You'll see more English words. But watch out for those. Just a heads up, there's going to be a review when we get to page... What page is it? When we get to 27 and 28. And everything in 27 and 28 has happened in the book before it. So that we're going to have a review thing, and I've set it up online to be an online quiz. But everything in there will be before it in the book. Cool? Articulation marks. An articulation tells us how we should play the note. If we should play it smooth and legato, or staccato and detached. So, if they want it smooth and legato, they're going to have a big slur sign over the top of all of our notes. Let's go back to Summer Night and see what we had. I think we had some slurs for Summer Night. Did we? We might not have. We didn't. But I did. In my part. Do you see the slurs in my part? So they wanted me to play my part smooth and connected. If they wanted them short and detached, they would have put little staccato marks in it. It would have sounded like this. So, we're looking for two things to know how the composer wants us to play. We're looking for slurs or staccatos. And sometimes the composer won't put either, so it's just play normal. But if they want a smooth and legato, they'll put a slur. And then we'll know to play them legato. So here's our staccato marks. It's just a dot above or below the note head. And that tells us to play short and detached. Questions on articulation?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So for legato, the one that's like smooth and slurred together,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to use pedal or can you
No.
not?
You don't have to. There will also be a pedal mark. It's a good question. Very good question. Let's fast forward in our book and find a pedal mark. Maybe.
Can you choose to use pedal even if it's not in the piece?
You can. Sometimes it's not going to be what the style or time period wants, but sometimes it's just fine. A lot of times it's totally up to you, you know what I mean? All right, we're going to fast forward to the end here. Oh, did I have one? Yeah, there's some pedal marks. These are pedal marks right here. So the down means put it down. The horizontal line means hold it. Up, down means change it, but keep holding it. Up, down, change, up, down, change, up, down, change. And then off at the very end there. So those are some pedal marks. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so we're out of time today. Next week, I want to continue to go over home notes and reading on the staff. We're also going to learn the can. Can you do the can? So we're gonna learn the can song, and I'm gonna have you guys record it and upload it to Canvas. I'll give you plenty of time, so don't worry. It's not like you have to learn it in one day and be done. So we're gonna learn the can. I think it's. I'm a little behind. There's Summer Night. It's coming up. So if you want to look ahead, you can look ahead at the can. We're gonna read some melodies, and then we're gonna learn the can. If you're checking out a keyboard from me, I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the loading dock on campus. Otherwise, have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Remember who you were and what you stood for. And we will see you on Tuesday. Monday is a holiday, yes? There's the can. It is on page 36 if you want to look ahead at it.